What's up, everyone? This is the Christmas episode that you may or may not have been waiting for. I know that we have been waiting for it. We introduced it a while ago, and we're here to make it happen. I have with me Justin, a.k.a. Justin, a.k.a. Rubber Duck, and Mr. Mike Stay-at-Home Gamer. Justin, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, and can't wait to talk about my favorite Christmas movies of all time. For sure.
All right. And Mike, are you ready to cover your top 5 Christmas movies?
I am. Are you ready to host?
I think I am.
Okay.
A.K.A. me. Hi, it's Joe, everyone. I am hosting. I know it's been a minute. I don't know if I've hosted on one of these shows ever.
That's a fun show.
Or
No.
if it has, it's been a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to host here, and it's been a very long time since I hosted even on Test Your Might. So we're going to jump into it. But first, housekeeping. Hey, we have Test Your Might episode 100, which was our Mighties Award. We've done 3 now. This is our 3rd annual Mighties Award. It is our version of the Game of the Year, top video games, and we have our own categories in which we put them, and then we rank those, and we award games with our own awards. Is that a good
Yeah.
summarization?
We have some of the staples, like Best Indie, Game of the Year, Best Soundtrack, stuff like that. But yeah, we do have some other games, game awards that we give out. So
Yeah, like the game that caused me to have the most. That's too long to remember. Never mind.
yeah.
Well, moving on. I don't know what that is. I have yet to listen to that episode, but I did edit it, and it is set to release today.
As of this recording, yeah.
As of right now, while we're recording, when this goes live, that episode will already be up, and you can listen to it. Mm-hmm. So that's Test Your Might, episode 100, The Mighties. We have a different name for it. I don't know if we've ever mentioned it.
Mighty Awards, Mighties, whatever.
Nope, that's not the name.
That's not it.
That's what's on the thumbnail.
I did reference it in the Mighty's actual award show. As well.
I know what you're talking
Perfect.
about.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's see. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. Mike Stay-at-Home Gamer, where the O in home is a 0, and then Justin is Rubberduck 2500.
Underscore
I am
2500.
Underscore 2500. Sorry, and I am on there, but I don't post on there. I haven't been on there in 7 years, I think. So don't try and find me. It'd be a waste of time. I think that's it. Housekeeping done. Let's move into. We are going to do this draft style. I didn't tell these guys that before we started recording, and now they know.
I'm unprepared.
So we're doing our top 5 Christmas movies, but if one of us says one of our 5, we have to come up with one on the spot, which I love, and it just puts a lot more pressure on us. So, Justin, you said you wanted to go first.
Yeah, I want to get one of mine out there.
As we introduce our top 5 Christmas movies, you'll be first. Mike, would you like to go second?
Sure, and
Or
then
would you
that
like
means
to go third and have a double pick?
Okay, we are doing the snake draft. Then I'm going third.
Okay, all right. Then I will be right in the middle. We are doing snake style draft. Yes, so it will go Justin, me, Mike, me, Justin, me, Mike. And I'm going to get confused, obviously, because I don't do draft anythings. I'm not a sports ball
I'm
guy.
gonna have a Google Doc. If you guys go to our,
This is perfect.
I love
because
drafts.
I will need that.
I will.
Drafts, long necks.
Yeah.
So just
Okay.
go to our Google Drive, and then I'll have a doc going for us.
Definitely not going to look at that, but I'm going to try and remember. So, Justin, we're jumping into it. We are introducing our top 5 Christmas films. What is your number 1 pick in no particular order, but just the first one that you don't want us to steal from you?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, in no particular order, but I definitely don't want it to be stolen from me. Gremlins, Mogwai, Gremlins, the original, for sure.
Okay.
Taking that right out the gate. I don't know if any of you have these titles that I have on here, but they are my top 5.
Gremlins
In
is
no
a backup for me, for sure.
I did think about Gremlins, yeah, as I was covering the plethora of Christmas, and I was trying to think outside the box of not just like the staple Christmas films.
Yeah.
Gremlins almost made the list for me, but on my list, and the number one pick for me, just so you guys don't steal it, is The Santa Claus. We're talking Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. Does it get any more Christmas than this? It's got to be my number one.
Such
just
a
so you
good
guys can have
movie.
it.
Such a good movie. Have you watched the new Disney Plus series at all?
I tried it.
Not yet. The Claus family
tried
or
it?
the Clauses.
Yeah, I tried. I did not make it through
Oh, boy.
an episode, unfortunately. Tim Allen's great. You know, he's a highlight. But it's the other characters that just don't hold the whole stand. This isn't a review. Let's continue.
No, it's okay. We could banter sometimes.
Yeah, we
it's
we
all
can
good.
talk about it.
Well,
There's going to be
did
points where we're
you-
going to want to cover some of these films. Tim Allen's Santa Claus is obviously one of those films that we can talk
sure.
a little bit more about. If we want, a rose such a clatter, rose such a ladder. Come on now. Full
The
of
weenie
dad
whistle,
puns.
man.
It's a
The
great
weenie
film.
whistle.
Yes. All right.
Did there was a controversy with that new Disney Plus show. The elves were laying out like blocks or whatever, and they were letter blocks. They were supposed to be spelling Santa, and the cut flip flopped the last or the N and the A. So it was
Got a little bit of
it
Satan?
read Satan. And so there was a lot of people up in arms about that. I wonder if they
Whoops.
went back in post to fix that, because that sounds rough.
But I'd like to say
Man, I
that,
wouldn't leave that in.
the new Disney Plus show, Santa Claus or Santa Clauses, is a must watch. Go and check that out.
Turns out it's
now it's a
R-rated.
must-watch.
Satan Claus. All right. Mike, your first pick, round one pick, what is it?
I have to go with my home hitter. It's my favorite movie or Christmas movie of all time, and it is Home Alone. I have to take it off the board.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I mean it is a classic. We did cover it when we were the 90s first, so we have talked about it extensively. Go ahead and see some of that review there. But yeah, Home Alone is one of the greatest of all time.
Didn't
and it
even
is
make
my
my
favorite.
list because we talked about it.
Oh,
I was
okay.
worried. I was so I knew someone else was going to cover it, so I was like, I'm going to put it on the list.
And
I
for
didn't know
my
somebody else was. I knew Mike was, so I didn't.
And I'm going to pick a new age one that really, really, really hit me hard. I really enjoyed it.
Don't take my film. Okay, go for it.
8-Bit Christmas.
Oh, solid. Okay, sweet.
8-Bit Christmas. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It came out last year for HBO Max. So it's about a kid wanting. It really has that Christmas story vibe, right? It's about a kid wanting that one particular gift.
Yeah, the Red Ryder BB gun, right? And he's going to shoot his. Oh wait, no, that's the other one.
Yeah,
yes,
this one's a Nintendo.
the video game. I think that takes it to me, right?
Justin.
Justin's mad that 8-Bit got taken. You had to know that was coming, Justin. We've got some similar brains here. We're gonna make choices that are gonna upset each other. My number 2, and I'm sorry if this takes one of your films, but you get 2 picks next, Justin.
I know.
We're going Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is the action hero we all needed, we all wanted, and now he's our Christmas action hero. He is the toy. Does it get better? Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, like there's a lot better films out there, but this one was a staple for me as a child, as a 90s kid. I grew up with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the action hero, and he was now my Christmas hero and an action figure Christmas hero. Win-win.
There you go.
Justin,
Yeah, how you doing?
was
This
that
is
2
just,
of your films?
yeah, just, you know.
Justin, this is why I suggested that we go through our actual top 5 after this.
Oh my goodness. All right, fine. You know
And
what?
we will. For the listeners,
I'm
we are going
going
to
for
cover
it.
what our top fives were.
This has been a fun episode already, and I'm going even more off the rails since all of my films apparently are being stolen by everyone. And I'm going to go controversial. Die Hard. The original Die Hard.
Die Hard, when it was on my list. I think we have to talk about that one, right? Die Hard is a Christmas film.
Yep.
That's how I feel about it. Mike, are we general consensus here? Is Die Hard a Christmas film?
So for me, there are a lot of other movies that are just as Christmassy that I would argue are Christmas movies as well. So, I mean, like, yeah, it is a Christmas movie.
When you,
Die
I thought
Hard?
you were
when you-
about to play Sweden there or something like that and sit on a fence.
When you go to Google
General
before
consensus.
an episode themed around Christmas movies, and you type in the top Christmas movies of all time, and the first category is the best Christmas movies on their lists of movies that they have on there, and Die Hard is in the first scroll of 10 films. It is definitely considered a Christmas movie, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we are in agreement.
So Die Hard is a Christmas film. That is your second round pick. Now we're into the third round. What is your first third round pick?
Yeah, easy.
Thing.
Going back to my childhood, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. This has got to be one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. And Jim Carrey at his finest. His one-liners and his humor just sells that movie every time you watch it.
It is very good. I would put it even above the newer animated one with Benedict Cumberbatch. Although that one is good, I
haven't
think
seen
Jim
it yet.
Carrey's is better. I recommend watching it. Mike, you should watch it.
I think that so all the Grinches should be off the table now that one of the Grinch was chosen. Thoughts?
I am 100% for that. Are we going to do the same with A Christmas Carol if it gets taken, though? Because there's
Yeah.
Disney's Christmas Carol, there's Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol, there is a New Age Christmas Carol, there's the
I'm
original
down.
Christmas Carol. All right. Okay. All right.
Are you down, Justin? We're flying by
Not
the
a-
seat of our pants.
You know, let's just go with it. You know, I'll hang on. Jesus, take the wheel.
Hey, this
That's
is
the
Christmas
season.
after all.
All right. Oh, Die Hard got taken off my list. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going,
How does that feel, Jelly?
I have a big list, so it's okay. I'll live. But are you ready? Oh, wait, crap. This is already round 3. Okay. See, this is the hard part because my list is so big. I got to pick the right ones.
Right?
I'm going to go with a new Christmas movie that feels like an instant classic. I'm going with The Christmas Chronicles, the Netflix movie. It is so good. Such a well done Christmas movie. My kids love it. As an adult, I love it. It's the best like Santa that I've seen in years, since probably Tim Allen's Santa.
I like that one. That one's with Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah.
He is Santa
Yeah,
Claus,
okay,
yes. So that will be my third round pick. The Christmas Chronicles, not Christmas Chronicles 2. They ruined it.
Was that one good?
Not as good. Not even close. It was like when they make a sequel too soon and it ends up being not good. It was one of those ones. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, Mike, you got third round and starting of fourth round pick. What is your third round pick?
Okay, my third round pick is it's the same justification for Die Hard, right? It is set during Christmas. It has a lot of Christmas themes, but on the surface, not necessarily could be argued as a Christmas movie. But Batman Returns.
Oh, I thought about that. Okay. Yeah, I can get with that one.
I love Batman Returns. It is set during Christmas, so it has the same like sort of argument that Die Hard has, and Danny DeVito as Penguin.
Yes, that is Michael Keaton's back with Penguin.
Yeah,
Okay.
Michael Keaton's great. You know, yeah. So going with Batman Returns.
Justin, do you have any movies left on your list? It's not your turn yet, but just making sure you still got them.
I've got one sheer on here that you guys will not pick.
Perfect. All right, Mike, what is your first fourth round pick? Gosh, this is confusing. Do people do this for sports all the time?
Yes. I'm going with Muppet Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol takes
Yes.
Christmas Carol off the list. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
What?
I'm
There
glad
are
somebody's
so
upset.
many better ones. Okay.
There's not.
All right.
Name a better one.
Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol, the Minnie and Mickey Christmas Carol.
No.
Do I need to keep going?
No.
All of
Muppet
them?
Christmas Carol. Michael Caine is Scrooge, and he is phenomenal. Kermit the Frog is in there. There's musical numbers. Muppet Christmas
There's
Carol
musical
is
numbers in all of them.
amazing. No, they're not.
Is there not? I feel like
No,
there
there's
wasn't all of them.
not. Anyway,
There's a new one.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's pretty good.
All right.
The Muppet. Okay. All right. Oh, that's it. Oh, that brings it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going.
Do you have anything left on your list after that?
Dude, so many on my list. I'm a huge Christmas fan. Like Christmas movies.
Oh, me
S
too.
Tier for me. So I had a big list. I'm gonna left field this one a little bit. I'm going Bad Santa. So it's not family friendly, but it is Christmas. It's Billy Bob Thornton, a host of other people, but it's really his movie. He kills it. He is Bad Santa. It is R-rated. Don't watch it with your kids, but adults out there, grown children, if you're 17, what's the R rating now? Whatever. If you're mature enough to watch it, that's where I'm going to put this. Enjoy a fantastic Christmas film that is so inappropriate, you will be peeing yourself with laughter.
So my parents took me to this when I was
What?
arguably too young. Most definitely too young. And
Did your parents realize what it was?
No, I don't think they did. And so they sort of brought me to it. And I mean,
Yes.
Justin, you know my parents. My dad kills for these types of movies. So Justin knows that. And it was about like 20 minutes in, and I was just like, I don't know if I like this movie. and and there was a fire alarm that saved us. Like somebody either pulled the fire alarm or there was a fire in the kitchen and they had to close the theater. So we got kicked out. We got our money back for our tickets. But yeah, I think that saved my parents' reputation.
Have you seen it since?
Yes, I have. And I should not have been watching it at that age.
So good though, right?
It's okay.
Tell me that's not a fantastic film.
I mean,
Horribly inappropriate.
yeah, anyway. All right.
Okay. Justin, bringing it to you, closing out round 4 and the start of our 5th round pick. So what is your 4th round pick?
Say bye-bye to Michael Keaton because I'm taking Jack Frost. Coming off the back of Bad Santa, Jack Frost, the horror slasher from 1997. Yeah, not necessarily Christmas-friendly movie, but
You
horror
mentioned
and slash-
Michael Keaton, but
Yeah, I said say bye-bye because Jack Frost is off the table.
yeah, okay.
That means we
yeah.
can't pick the Michael Keaton Jack Frost, which is not that great.
All right.
I get it. I got where you're
I
going with it.
liked the
Thank
Michael
you, appreciate
Keaton
it.
one, but
Well, too bad you can't pick it. All right.
No, it's all right.
on
I
to
wasn't
my
going
fifth
to.
pick.
Hang on, Justin. Let me give you your flowers for this pick. Jack Frost is a very underrated, like B horror movie. Like it is actually pretty fun and unique. I totally agree with this being on Justin's list. And I knew there was going to be a horror movie on Justin's list. I didn't know if it was going to be Jack Frost or maybe like Krampus or something like that. I don't know. So
Yeah, Krampus is definitely good, but Jack Frost holds a place in my heart from
100%.
a childhood standpoint. Definitely watched it too young, but loved every moment of it.
I say a childhood standpoint. Why are you watching murder films as a child?
Hey, I watched
made me into
Halloween
the
for
man
the
I
first
am.
time when I was 8.
And you know what? This is my top.
8?
This is my number one all-time
What?
Christmas
This is your
film.
favorite Christmas movie. It wasn't taken off the board. Nice.
This number 5 pick is my favorite all-time Christmas movie that wasn't taken off the board. I'll give you some of the starring crew: Drew Barrymore, Keanu Reeves, Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi himself. This is the 1986 Babes in Toyland. And this is Keanu Reeves as a teenager, Drew Barrymore as a child, and Mr. Miyagi, the way you love him, playing as the toy maker.
Alive?
Yes. I had this on VHS growing up. Babes in Toyland takes place in Cincinnati, which has a musical number about it, and goes into Toyland through an accident or through a bonking on the head. It is great, and it's a great film. If you want to see Keanu Reeves, when he is young, it is something to see for sure.
Wow.
Babes in Toyland. That's what it's called.
And that is 1986. There is another one. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Drew Barrymore, Keanu Reeves, Babes in Toyland.
I see.
I'm going to have to check that out. I've never heard of it. All right.
So good.
That's
I believe
round.
the entire film is on YouTube for free.
Ooh, okay.
Might be on Tubi or Freeview as well.
Okay. We're into the 5th round. I have too many movies on my list. Oh, wait. That one's unpickable, and so is that one. Okay. I've got 3 movies left. Should I go holiday film or Christmas film? I know we're talking Christmas film, but there's other holidays this time of year. Do we bring in something else? Is this allowed? Can I bring in a non-traditional holiday film instead of a Christmas-centric film?
Is it normally watched around Christmas time?
Oh, you can watch it any time of year.
But is it the majority of the time?
We're going for it. It's Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, and we're doing it.
Okay.
I consider that Christmas.
Yeah, I'll count it.
It's Hanukkah, right? But it's Christmas. It's the same time of year. It's just a Jewish holiday and not the traditional Christian holiday that we call Christmas. I'm going 8 Crazy Nights. It's Adam Sandler. It's a musical. It's an animated film. It's everything you want it to be in a film. It's funny. It's got deep moments. It's Adam Sandler, arguably at his best. I love the film. If you haven't seen it, it is a must-watch. Jewish or not, it's entertaining. It's fun. Family-ish friendly. It's got a low rating.
Family-ish friendly.
Maybe not for little kids. It's got like a 90s family-friendly rating. So if you're cool with those, watch it with your kids. Enjoy it. If your kids are a little bit older, 10, 12, middle school aged, enjoy 8 Crazy Nights. That'll round
Very
it
good
out.
film.
I'm gonna have some honorable mentions if you guys don't take them. But for now, that was my 5th. And Mike, we're on to you. Close us out.
Let's do it. Polar Express.
Solid film.
I like it. I like the animation style. I think that obviously it is a solid book. It's a solid premise already for a movie. And Tom Hanks as the conductor, just one of his really underrated roles, I think. So Polar Express.
Tom Hanks is a lot of them.
Yeah.
Doesn't he play a bunch of the
he
characters?
might, probably. Not entirely sure. But regardless, I had to resort to Polar Express because obviously some of you guys took the other ones that would kind of go up in my list. So, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's
fun.
our
top 5s.
I've got 2 honorable mentions if you want to switch off.
So yeah, this is our top 5 draft style. So how about we do our top 5 what we were going to pick before I change it to a draft.
Okay.
And then we'll throw in honorable mentions. So we're going to switch it up. Mike, why don't we start with you since you wanted to do the original top 5 non-draft style. And then Justin, and then I'll close this out.
Cool. I went, my number 5 is Batman Returns. 4 would be 8-Bit Christmas. 3 would be Muppet Christmas Carol. 2 would be Santa Claus, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. And 1 would be Home Alone.
Okay. Justin?
All right. My number 1 is Babes in Toyland, which I've said. My 2 through 4, or 2 through 5, is completely random and in no particular order. And you'll hear a lot of the same that really made me, and you'll see why I stressed out. We've got 8-Bit Christmas, Jingle All the Way, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Jack Frost.
All right.
There you go. Solid
And-
top 5.
For mine, the list that I made when I was making this, the ones that came to mind first. Anyways, the ones that popped into my brain in this order was The Christmas Chronicles at number 1, The Santa Claus number 2, The Nightmare Before Christmas, which will be an honorable mention here, was my number 3, which I didn't choose. I thought one of you guys would take it, not gonna lie. Jingle All the Way, and then Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. I know I mentioned a couple already that weren't that, but that was the first 5 that popped in. My other honorable mention is Love Hard, which is a Netflix movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it is really funny.
Okay.
I don't know the cast, unfortunately, or else I'd tell you, but very, very funny. Stars a comedian as one of the main roles, and it's funny and heartfelt, and it's a rom-com, so they do fall in love at the end, but the journey to get there, so good. Love Hard. Any honorable mentions, gentlemen?
Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street, 1947.
The classics.
Yeah, classic.
So
ahead, Mike.
Heather introduced me to the 80s one. That's the one she grew up with. Or maybe it was 90s with what's his face from Jurassic Park.
Jeff Goldblum. Gotcha. Great film.
Jeff Goldblum as as Santa. That would have been funny. No, it was with let's see here. I got it pulled up. Richard Attenborough as Chris.
Oh yeah,
Cornell
Dave's
himself.
brother.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the one that she introduced me to.
Yeah. Other than that, I've got like Krampus, obviously. That is a huge, great film. And another one that isn't really considered a Christmas movie, but is Christmas themed, is Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp, classic film. Definitely good. Those are my honorable mentions that I had, other than Nightmare Before Christmas, which Jelly already mentioned.
Well, one that we didn't mention, Mike. Do you have any others before I jump in?
Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks. That's a solid another Tim Allen one. Not many sequels thrive in my opinion, but Home Alone 2 actually I think is pretty solid. And still a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Just happens to be in New York. I really, really enjoy the Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but obviously there's the original one as well, like the original animated version, which my kids have been watching a lot recently, which is pretty fun to watch with them. That's pretty much the honorable. I mean, obviously, Old Faithful, Charlie Brown Christmas is good too. Ernest Saves Christmas, of course.
Yeah. I think we touched on all of them. The only ones that did we covered Miracle on 34th Street, right? So Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story,
we covered-
Christmas, right? That one?
The original, not the new one. And then
okay.
I think the last one that everyone wanted us to say, obviously we weren't going to, is Elf. Because that's what everyone thinks of now, and it's ruined Christmas. It's a good film.
It's good.
Don't get me wrong. But it got blown way out of proportion, and everyone loved it too hard. And yeah, I don't think it needed to be in here, but it does have to be mentioned at least once in the episode. So that was it. I said the name, and that's all you're getting. How do you guys feel about this? A top 5 Christmas films.
It was stressful.
It was stressful.
Good. I'm glad.
Man,
that's what we're
that
looking
was
for in a draft style pick.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we should do that more often. That sounds fun. So
Perfect. All right. If you guys have made it this far in this episode, thank you. Please reach out to us and let us know what your top 5 are. And if we got it wrong, tell us why. We'll listen. We'll entertain it. And honestly, if you make a good enough argument, maybe we'll have you on and we'll debate it. That can be a test your might thing. So if you're still here, thank you. We appreciate you. And from us here at the What the Fun Show, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
bye.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
There you go.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Also, we have a 2-week break. 2-week break. No episodes.
Merry Christmas.
Well, actually, we'll have
and
Knives
happy
Out.
holidays to everybody.
Yeah. All right. Bye.